A pro-Tinubu campaign group is urging the presidential candidates of both the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, and that of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, to withdraw their petition, that's the election petitions, from the court and join Tinubu's government of national unity.
The group, at a briefing in Abuja, admitted that though it's the fundamental right of the aggrieved candidates to seek legal redress, they should withdraw their litigations for national interest and join hands with Tinubu in the proposed national unity and inclusive government. The national coordinator of the coalition, Lilian Ogbole, claimed that President Tinubu-led government has proved beyond doubt to be transformational in nature, with huge potential to reunite, revitalize, renew, and reposition Nigeria for a breakthrough.
We have deemed it imperative to use this medium to call on all selfless, well-meaning Nigerians and patriots across party lines everywhere around the globe to shield their swords, with emphasis, to shield their swords and embrace this apparently transformational government of national unity and all-inclusiveness. Even though we are aware that it is the fundamental human rights of all aggrieved candidates to seek for a redress in the court of law, in national interest, we wish to use this avenue to crave the indulgence of all aggrieved candidates of other political parties who are seeking for redress in the tribunal to quickly withdraw their litigations against the president and join hands with him in the proposed national unity and all-inclusive government.
Right. Joining us now is the National Coordinator, Coalition of Civil Society Organizations. You saw her moments ago. Dr. Lilian Ogbole, thank you so much for joining us on Newsnight tonight.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Well, just for emphasis, let's. What exactly is the basis of your call that Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar should drop their cases against Tinubu? I mean, it's not. I don't recall that President Tinubu himself has even reached out to them to say, "Look, come join me in a government of national unity."
Well, very quickly, like I have always said, the call for these two major candidates to withdraw their litigations from the courts and join His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu in his unity government and the government of all-inclusiveness is a national interest, as a matter of fact. It's a national interest because I think we have the opinion in my group that, as a matter of fact, what Nigeria needs now is not problems upon problems, because we have had too many problems in the past. And especially when you have a president who has been, officially, voted for, is in power, and then is doing everything that he thinks is best for Nigeria. All Nigerians are applauding the president for the giant strides so far. They are applauding him for his policies that are very friendly, human-friendly, that is sub-national friendly. They are applauding him for being very proactive. They are applauding him for being very detribalized, for giving appointments to those that appointments are due for. And of course, he's shown the all-inclusiveness thus far by being very, very neutral, detribalized, and nationalistic.
Does it serve Nigeria's democracy when you say that those who have gone to court seeking for justice for what they say is a travesty, in the sense that the election was robbed from them, at least the outcome of it? I mean, don't you think it will deepen Nigeria's democracy to allow this case to run its full course?
You see, when you talk about deepening of Nigerian democracy, it's relative. In the first place, what is democracy? What is the essence? What is the aim of democracy? Democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And for me, the underlining word there is for the people. Democracy is all about development. Democracy is all about good governance. Democracy is all about building of infrastructures. It's all about strengthening democratic institutions. It's all about the ordinary man, the ordinary people. And it's about good service, good administrative service to the people. If election has been conducted, of course the election was conducted, and there are various allegations left, right, and center. Every candidate is against, accusing the next candidate of one fraudulent activity or the other and all of that. They are all accusing themselves. But what we are saying now is this: the election has come and gone. And for us, the major reason why anybody contested in the first place is to deliver on the dividends of democracy to the people. Now we have a candidate whom a lot of people were against ab initio. Many people were against him. There were too many, stories left, right, and center about his health, about his personality, about his capacity, and so on and so forth. But thus far, he has been able to prove himself. He's been able to prove them wrong by doing what the needful, what is right. His policies, his socioeconomic policies have been second to none. He started on a very good note, on very good footing. Policy is daring what so many, governments in the past were not able to dare. He is doing what any candidate who thought he was going to, rebuild Nigeria is doing.
Okay, now, whereas it's so early in the day to appraise the president, we would not score him low at all on his decisions so far, in all fairness. But we want to know, who is this message coming from? Is it coming from you, or did the president send you to talk to Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar to broker a truce?
The president did not send me. I'm a patriotic Nigerian by every standard of the world.
There are a lot of patriotic Nigerians, so why are you on this mission? What's the need for you?
Every Nigerian decide on what to do. I'm a full-blown adult. I have my own ideas. I have what I want to do. I have my ambitions. I have what I think is right for Nigeria. I know what I want for Nigeria, my plans for Nigeria, and how I want Nigeria to be in the next few years from now.
But if you do not allow the...
I'm sure you do agree that not every Nigerian may be on the same page with you on this particular matter.
Those who are concerned, yes. The candidates.
You see, it mustn't be every Nigerian must not think the way I think.
Absolutely.
But I also have the right to air my opinion, to air what I think is right for Nigeria. I have fought Nigerian case for too many years now. I've been on Nigerian case, I've been on youth inclusiveness, under the auspices of One Adult Youth Advocacy Group. I've been here, I've been there, I've been everywhere, trying to see how we can achieve the Nigeria of our dream.
Let's flip the coin. I like to role play to get to the bottom of an issue. Let's flip the coin. If you were a candidate and you contested and you were not happy with the result of the elections, and then you went to court, and then someone came to you to say to you, drop the allegations and let's work together, what would be your reaction?
If I see that the person is on track, because at the end of the day, what exactly are we looking for? Are we selfless in our pursuance? Are we nationalistic in nature? Are we looking for the collective good of the Nigerian people? Are we trying to make name for ourselves? Are we trying to look for cheap fame? Or what exactly are we looking for? We need to define very properly from the beginning what exactly we are looking for.
When you say what are we looking for?
I have contested an election before in the past.
Let's get it clear. Sorry, we need to, let's just maximize the time. Who are you referring to now? Are you saying that Atiku and Peter Obi may not necessarily be altruistic in their seeking for justice at the courts? Is that what you're saying? Are you questioning?
I have not said that.
Yeah.
By the way, if you listen to me, my appeal was a compassionate one. I did not force. I have not forced anybody. The group has not said these guys must go and withdraw their cases from the court. But we are saying, in national interests, for the sake of the Nigerian entity, to save time, to save ourselves from these unnecessary distractions, because what we want is not the name of any any individual. What we want is development in Nigeria. We want to see schools being built practically. We want to see children in school, not obstructed. We want to see houses, mass housing schemes everywhere. We want to see construction of road practically. We want to see policies. We want to see policies that are achievable and sustainable, and that will improve on the life of the ordinary man. This is what we are saying here. And if I may say, Peter Obi, during his his campaigns, I listened to quite a number of his campaigns and, of course, his manifesto. Everything Asiwaju is doing now, thus far, you have just ascertained that Asiwaju is not doing badly. And I know he's not going to do badly.
You know there's something called stolen mandate. As far as Peter Obi, Atiku are concerned right now, this is a stolen mandate. And you can really not build, you can't build anything you know, something on nothing as far as they're concerned. And can you even imagine the possibility that, I mean, just imagine a situation, a scenario where, you know, if the court decided indeed that this truly is a stolen mandate and a Peter Obi or Atiku is handed power, only for you to discover that what you thought was the best that we could get could actually be bettered. How about that? Is that a possibility?
You see, let me just take it from the stolen mandate perspective.
Right.
Atiku is laying claims to this mandate. Obi is laying claim to the same mandate. His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been sworn in as the president of Nigeria, as the authentic and popular president of Nigeria. I'm sure that 3 persons cannot win the presidential election at the same time. So 1 person must have won. And it is also very possible, too, that those who are laying claims to the mandates are not the rightful winners. Obi cannot win the same, you know, election that he's laying claim to. Atiku also cannot win the same election. Both of them cannot win the election.
Don't you think that is what the court will give closure to? When the court finally decides and says, look, all 3 gentlemen, this was the winner, or this is the rightful winner.
It's not for us to decide.
It's not for us to decide.
It's not for you to decide. It's not for any Nigerians to decide. It's for the courts to decide.
Don't get me wrong.
Who won the election.
Listen, don't get me wrong.
No, because you know why we need to interrogate this.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the points you raised in your intervention is that, look, if Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar are sure that their intentions are really in the public interest, in the national interest, then they should step down. It's almost like a blackmail, really. That's what it seems
not a
like.
blackmail.
It would seem to them.
It's not a blackmail. You can look at it from the perspective you want to look at it from.
Right.
And what I also mean as a Nigerian, as an adult, could also be different. In this case, what I meant and still mean and will continue to mean is that, look, right now as it were, we are starting very well. This should be the interest of every well-meaning Nigerian. How well is the government doing?
Okay,
what are the prospects?
Yes, thank you very much. We just hope that you'll find time to, or have you found time to reach out to these other candidates and speak with them?
We are going to do that.
Okay.
Not just them. You didn't make a point here. We talked about elder statesmen in Nigeria too.
Right.
As a matter of fact, before now, we would have thought that they would have, you know, interceded in this matter. They should have found a way around it. There should be a roundtable discussion where this matter can be tabled, because we cannot continue to move in cycles. We need to begin to define ourselves and what we want very properly.
And justice will be part of it.
Thank you.
Dr. Lilian Ogbole,
thank you for coming on
so
this
much.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
And hope to be back again very soon.
Absolutely.
So you can give me an ample time.
You have a carte blanche. You have a carte blanche. As soon as you
pleasure.
want to come back, we'll give you the opportunity.
Thank you very much.